Oh, you're not
I
live.
did it properly.
Oh, we are.
We're live.
Hello.
We are live. I think we're live. Let's just check. If you hear a barking in the background, it's just the dog. Don't you worry. I'm a little bit early, so people might not know they're actually properly live yet.
Only a couple of minutes.
Time for a pre-show catch-up. I don't think anybody's here just yet, which is fine, but we can just have a chin wag to ourselves.
Have a little stroke of the old pooch. If you are there. And yeah.
One watching, that's probably me. Oh, hang on, moderation. It's been such a long time since we've gone live on here. Just waiting to tell everybody that we are here. So there's no point in really talking anything Eurovision yet because nobody's here. So that's fine. Oh, don't worry. Edgar Allan Poe is here. So that's the first person we've got. Edgar Allan Poe. And do you know what Edgar Allan Poe is, Mama Trish?
No. Sorry, but I like you anyway.
Here we go. Armin's here. Will's here.
Hello.
Snort. Enough. The problem with our dog is he's very territorial. So if we say which word, you're not allowed to say that anymore. He starts barking. But we're here to have a chat with Mama Trish and get everybody excited for the Eurovision show. There's our Rocky in the shop. You might have to go in the kitchen in a minute. He must know we're live. It's okay. Hello. Hey, Inga Good. Hello, greetings from Finland. Yes, Finland. Big up the Finland. So, guys, after semi-final 1 and semi-final 2, we need to know who you're supporting. I'll put him in the kitchen if you can. Let's do it. Put him in the kitchen.
Catch him first. Right, come on, that's it in the kitchen. So, we're going to... I'm so excited. It's been ages since I did anything like this. Come on, Luke.
Here we go. Right, dog sorted. It's fine.
Yeah.
Right, hello, everybody. Standish family here. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Standish family. Beautiful doggo wants attention. Oh, tell me about it. Every day he wants attention. Right, I want to know your guys' opinion after semi-final 1 and semi-final 2. What has it changed your mind on any of the songs? Has the performance, how it's going to be seen tonight, has it changed your opinion? Mama Trish has changed because she only caught a little bit of semi-final 2. So all of semi-final 1 and most of semi-final 2 will be the first time you've seen it tonight.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Standish family, we're loving Norway. Alessandra, Queen of Kings. So she was the one with she had a corset and like a crown. She doesn't know who it is. So when we're going to be filming the reaction later, Mama Trish will be going, oh, I like the one with the wings or whatever. She doesn't know countries or artists' names or anything like that. Eden said, hi Luke White, it's me, Eden Current. Hello, nice to see you. Albania was really elevated for me, and I've got to say, Albania, the only one I got wrong when we predicted. I did a prediction who I thought was going to get through 10 countries. 9 out of 10. For some reason, I just thought it was good. It was performed really, really well. I just thought that it'd be lost on the majority of Europe. That's my only concern. Will says he's rooting for Albania, Australia, and Sweden.
I liked Australia.
Yeah, from the clips that you heard, you really liked Australia. Yeah. Still gutted about Malta and Latvia. I'm really gutted for Malta.
And Malta.
They were the ones with the car.
In the car, driving, looked like Greece.
The only thing wrong for me about Malta was that they were very breathy, but I think they had a lot to contend with on stage. Rather than just standing there singing like everybody else does, they had to go from the car, go to a different set, then go somewhere else. And I think there was a lot for them to think about, and I think it probably got lost on them. Aaron Standage says, hi guys from Isaac. Hi Aaron, hi Isaac.
Hiya.
Legends. Inga Good. I really like Armenia, Australia and Spain. Now, it was going to be very interesting to see how Spain does because it's very unique. It's one of those songs that not everybody's going to love, but it's got that cultural element that is
culture. It's definitely culture. Yeah.
And that's what Eurovision is about for a lot of people. It's about the culture. They want to hear songs in different languages.
If you went to Spain and you was in a restaurant, you could probably hear that playing in the background.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Mama Trish is new to this sort of malarkey. But a lot of people would understand here if I said there are certain songs that are H&M songs. What do I say H&M? I mean, you know when you go to a clothes shop and you're looking for your summer clothes or whatever, or your jumpers. In the background, there's always like a quirky weird sort of radio song that is a bit naff. Sometimes you get some H&M songs in this in this competition. Fudge Cameron said, I changed my mind on Ireland. They were pretty good. And on Loreen, hearing all acts made Sweden less spectacular, but why didn't Malta or Georgia qualify? I know what you mean. I think we can get a little bit too used to the songs, because when you're a fan like we are, you listen to the songs as soon as they're out, and sometimes they grow old, and sometimes you find a whole new love for them. But for people like you, that you're going to hear it not for the first time, but some people hear it for the first time tonight, then they'll get that same feeling that we got when we first heard it, like Sweden. Lima, hi Luke and Trish, hello Lima, or Lemma, I can never pronounce anybody's names. Hope you're all loving Eurovision week, epic. I actually went up to Liverpool this week, and it was amazing. The atmosphere up there was brilliant, everybody was so friendly. Now usually I wouldn't go up to Liverpool, because it's got a little bit of a reputation of being a little bit rough and a little bit rough and ready.
Where hasn't?
But this year, incredible. Look, the people are in their sparkly jackets, in their sequins. Someone was dressed up as a banana. It was brilliant. It was brilliant, and everybody was so friendly. And I love hearing the Scouse accent as well. Thoughts on Germany? Bloomin' love Germany. Oh, Eden says, love your videos so much, Luke, and they make me feel happy. Oh, thank you, Eden. That's really nice of you.
What about me?
You get enough credit. I actually went to a gig in Liverpool this week, and somebody said, oh, I love your videos. And I said, oh, thank you, that's so kind. They went, and the ones with your mum. I'm like, great. I had an interview on the Greeks channel, Kostis, and he introduced me as the son of Mama Trish. Like,
well, you are.
and people are saying, she needs her own channel. And you were like, yeah. And I went, go on then.
No.
She wouldn't know where to start. I'm rooting for Norway and Baby. Mama Trish likes Baby, but she won't know the joke. Poland. Solo, solo, da-da-da-da, down, da-da-down, down, down. Because in her song, she goes, Baby, and she sings it. Not Baby. It's funny. Finland can win. Karja is iconic and the song is unique and catchy. I think Karja has a very good chance. If I had to give you a top 5, if I had to predict, I'd say it looks like, in no particular order, because I'm not that good, I'd say Sweden, Finland, Spain, Switzerland and Israel. After semi-final 1, Israel has really gone up, the unicorn.
Oh yeah, unicorn.
Really gone up in my ranks.
Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like that one. And Finland.
There's a lot of dance breaks this year. A lot of dance breaks.
But that gives it a good bop.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes you can...
ballad, someone just standing there singing into a mic.
Sometimes you can oversaturate it. You know, like when you got so many of one, and you're like, there were so many bands this year.
Yeah,
like,
there was.
Lots of bands, and it's a bit like Ireland and Latvia in the same semi-final. Not one of them qualified. Maybe it's... I don't know, is it too much of one thing can make you sick? As Cheryl said. Fudge Cameron, I like Poland's song, but I don't like the performance. It's kind of childish for me, but her voice is much better. Yes. Now, this is a bit of controversy. When she first sang her song in the semi-final, the vocals were really bad. It was really off. Shaky. She was out of breath.
She's probably scared.
Well, probably, but I mean, it is not good compared to some of the other performers. And people are a bit annoyed that she got through and not some of the better singers. But since the semi-final, she's got a lot better. She's really upped her game. So fingers crossed, it was just a blip and she was nervous and scared. Who knows? I'm happy to see Luxembourg is returning after 30 years away next year. Yes, Luxembourg's back. And what did you say about Luxembourg earlier when you were a kid?
Oh, I used to listen to the radio, Luxembourg radio.
What did they play?
Music.
Yeah, but was it like trendy or was it like illegal?
Yeah, it was like trendy stuff, yeah.
Mm.
You're talking in the 70s. I'm not really that old.
Secret 80-year-old. She's got good face cream.
Well, don't know about
that. What bands do you think will get the highest place? I think tonight we're looking at Slovenia.
Finland.
That's not a band.
Isn't it?
No, Finland's the guy, the cha-cha-cha guy, the green sleeves.
Who's the band then?
Slovenia.
Oh, Australia.
Oh, yeah, you like Australia.
I like Australia.
Mama just likes Australia. I think Slovenia, I think they are... Yeah, and Fudge Cameron's just agreed. Slovenia is my fave. Thoughts on them? Mama Trish did say, because she caught a little bit of semi-final 2, you saw Poland and Slovenia, didn't you? You said to me yesterday, I would like... And this, don't mean to sound ignorant, it's just Mama Trish's opinion. You said that you would enjoy it a lot more if it was in English, because you said it was a great song.
Yeah.
Like, it was boppy, there was good
Yeah.
backing vocals, but you would just enjoy it more if you knew what they were singing
If
about.
I knew what they were singing about, because there was a really good band. I love a band. Drums, guitars, singer. I just, well, like I say, I wish they knew what they were singing.
And I suppose it's different with a casual fan, because I love an ethnic song. I love songs in different languages. It doesn't put me off. But when you're a casual fan and you're listening, you're not going to go away and research what they're singing about, are you? You're not going to go on Google Translates and say, oh, what is this song about? You're just going to take it on face value. Ozan says Australia was amazing. It was awesome. So you're in the same boat there. Someone likes it. Mama Trish liked, when we did the reaction, Mama Trish loved it until everything's all right.
Oh, yeah. Ruined it. But
it was only the one thing that, but it's only the only thing that pops up.
That's, oh, I just don't like it.
Morton's going po, 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 po. Now, unpopular opinion, you said you weren't a massive fan of that.
The two ladies.
Yeah.
They sounded like they were shouting.
Mm.
I liked that it was catchy.
Yeah.
But them two were just like, as if they were really shouting.
Yeah, I think the difference was you like the studio version, so you like it when it was just like on the CD. But then when it's live, it's a bit, they're like trying to contend with each other, but sounds like a little bit. And they're a little bit shouty.
Outdoing each other, yeah.
Yeah. Right, here's another one. Mamashcha thoughts, which is Croatia, which were trying to make you remember. And when you watched the clip, they were dressed like Sergeant Peppers.
More like YMCA, village people. Not Sergeant Peppers. Don't do the Beatles down. Please.
I think that they will do quite well, actually.
They have dresses on, not suits.
I think they're going to do well because they're so different and quirky, and there's a hint of politics to their songs as well, which I know isn't really allowed in the contest, but I think it's going to surprise a lot of people, and I think it's going to do quite well.
Yeah, it's all right.
I've listened to Cha 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 about 350 times now, says Morton. Cha Cha Cha. That's Finland.
Oh,
the man with the green sleeves.
Yeah. Oh, the Hulk.
Yeah, she calls him the Hulk. To be fair, them sleeves, if there were muscles underneath, then that would be the Hulk. Are you ready for Croatia's slay in the public vote and get 0 in the jury? So you know what you're saying about Croatia with the hats and the whatever. They're basically saying that the jury's going to be like, no, they're awful. But then the public are going to vote and be like, oh, they're so wacky, they're quirky, they're funny.
What's in the suits?
Yeah. And that's where the public votes and the jury votes come in. So the jury votes are music professionals. So they'll look at the lyrics, they'll look at what's going on, the vocals, everything else. Whereas the public just vote for what they like. So they might hear Croatia and think, oh, that's weird, and vote for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's up to the public. Because the public had the full control of both semi-finals and they got through. So it just shows you they've got a big fan base out there.
Who knows what's going to happen tonight?
Who knows? Oh, Katerina. Hi, Katerina. She says, hi, Luke and Mama Trish. Luke, your mum looks absolutely beautiful. Good luck, UK.
Bless you. Mwah.
Oh, bless. That's nice. Rooting for Finland, Austria and UK from Finland. I'm a little bit worried about the UK. I saw a clip online earlier about the rehearsal and I was a bit like, ugh.
She's a bit shaky.
Yeah, it's not looking too good, and I don't think performing last is really going to help us too much either. But
I thought that might help more because they can remember it.
Yeah, but if we end on a bad note,
would you remember number 5?
Well, in the recap, you know, when it goes through, I don't think the position doesn't have a massive effect because I'm a fan.
I suppose it's what's the tune that's the most catchy sticks in your head, I suppose.
In my opinion, when you look at a running order, if you've got, for example, ballad, 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 and then you've got like cha cha cha, that you're going to go, oh yeah, and wake up and go, that's amazing.
Definitely, yeah.
But if we end on a sour note and she sings really badly, people will go, oh, do you know what I mean?
See ya.
Yeah. See ya, bish. Edgar Allan Poe. I think Croatia will get last in the jury, but the public vote will push it to top 10. That'd be cool if it did. I love the drama of it. I'm not gonna lie. Aaron Standage, yes, says Finland is awesome. Yeah, that's cha cha cha. That's the Hulk.
Yeah, I like that.
I call him the Hulk. Where am I? I think the dancer should have come earlier in Romania's performance. Thoughts on him? Romania. You won't know because he didn't qualify, but it was a bit of a mess, really. When he spent far too long at the beginning on his guitar, there was not enough staging for him. I mean, don't get me wrong, the song has a good hook to it, but it was a bit lost. It was a little bit lost. I wish it had more of an impact, but it was different. It was a rocky song, but there just wasn't a lot to it. And I think if the staging was umphed up, it would have done a lot better. Like Grease. Grease is another prime example. He was just kind of bouncing around, singing his song, and I'm like, ugh, there wasn't a lot of going on.
Is that the man in the gold suit?
No, that is Ireland. This is how Mama Trish knows these people.
Oh, that was awful. I'm sorry, Ireland, Irish, whoever, but that was awful.
Well, if anybody asks later on what do you think of Ireland, we know what Mama Trish thinks of
Cringy.
Ireland. It looked a bit tight, to be fair, that suit. Hello, Luke and Mummy Trish. How are you doing?
Ah, yeah.
All good. All good. Chalfon, happy Eurovision. If you guys got to choose, what running order would you have given the UK? To be fair, I think the UK is possibly best that they are last. I think that's great for them, great for us. But as long as she performs it well.
Do you think we'll get on the left side?
I hope so, but in the bookies odds, we're actually favourite to come last.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So that's fun. But I don't think it's anything to do with, before anybody starts, it's nothing to do with, oh, typical UK, we're always last. It's because when you look at how she performed compared to the other people, and the staging is, excuse me, and the staging as well, it's just not up to bar with the other people. That's my opinion anyway. Lima says, I hope Switzerland won't end last. He sings so amazing and deserves a good ranking. Do you know what? I have taken a massive U-turn on Switzerland. I really like Switzerland.
What's he sing?
I wanna be a soldier.
Oh, yeah, that's catchy.
It's got a really good hook in there. He's got an amazing voice on him. It's so slick, it's smooth as it comes. And it looks like he puts no effort in. Like his face is so blank, but then this amazing voice comes out.
Is he the one that's got that woman dancing, doing roly-polies?
No, that's Belgium.
Okay. That was quite good.
But the staging was perfect for what it was. It was simple and beautiful. There wasn't a lot going on, but if there was a lot going on, it would have really detracted from the song, because it's a song that you need to sit and listen to, I think. You both look stunning. Oh, thanks. That's nice.
Thank you.
Good jeans, obviously. And not one of us is wearing jeans. We're wearing pyjama bottoms, but
Yeah, I'm me.
that's what you can't see. Love how you and your mother watch Eurovision every year. Of course, of course. Someone says Romania's staging just wasn't it. Kind of tacky. Yeah, it was. I can't pronounce your name. Ollie SGE says Blood and Glitter, which is Germany. I'm looking forward to seeing what you think of Germany tonight in the full performance. Mama Trish hasn't seen the Big Five in full yet. She's only seen a tiny little clip.
Yeah.
Apart from the UK, you saw that one earlier with me. Who will win? I think...
Finland.
Yeah.
Do you?
I think
Do you
Finland's
think
going
as
to
well?
win. I think it's going to be between Finland, Sweden and Israel. I think Israel are really going to creep up, which is the unicorn.
Yeah.
That's how you do the
What
unicorn.
about that woman that gosh, she danced really
That was
well.
Israel.
Oh, that was
Unicorn,
really, yeah, that was really good, yeah.
Love the shirts. Looks like something Luke Black would wear. Oh yeah, you're my evil brother.
Ooh.
Osreen, hi guys, long time no see. Hope you're enjoying Eurovision this year. Hello, hope you're doing well. It's loving it this year. Magda says Sweden has over 50% now in the rankings. Oh wow. You are now Luke White and Black with that shirt. Yeah, I'm both.
It's actually blue.
Yeah, the camera makes it look black, but it's actually blue. Creeping suspicions that Finland will win. I think Finland are going to surprise a lot, not people, but they're going to, when it comes to the jury votes, they might do well. I think it's a bit risky for jury, but when it comes to public votes, they're going to blow everyone out of the water. That's what I think. That's the one at the end. You know, when they go through all the countries from bottom to top.
Oh, yeah.
Ukraine one year got like hundreds of votes, and you were like, what? Like, it was really, really shocking. Oh, here's another one. I think it's quite funny that basically every Eurovision YouTuber prefers Karia over Loreen, but they all predict Loreen to win. By the way, hello from Helsinki. Hello, Helsinki. I love Loreen's song. It's a sort of song that I would listen to every day. Like, I would listen to it in the car, listen to it at home, on my iPod, whatever. But Karia, to me, is perfect for Eurovision. I would love Loreen to win, don't get me wrong, but I think it would be more immense and more crazy if Finland did win, because it's just something so different compared to like last year as well. It's just something, when you look at the winners from years gone, say from now to the 21st century, for example, it would be so nice to have an order of so many different and unique songs. I just think it would be something good for the legacy. Do you know what I mean? Rather than like a ballad and then a normal kind of generic song, it'd be nice to have something wacky every year win.
Good old bop.
Yeah, good bop. Oh, Luke Atmius says, "Oh, damn, girl, who's that juicy pretty woman on your side, Luke?"
Oh, well, shucks.
There's no woman. I can't see any woman.
Rude.
Magda says, "I think what might rival or hurt Finland will be Croatia, because both are crazy acts and they will both take votes from each other, which allows Loreen to win." Ooh, that's a very good point. Because they are both very wacky. I just hope it's up to the people, really, isn't it? Here goes the dog again.
Shall I let him out or not?
It would just come in and bark, I think. If Finland can come top 5 or 6 of jury, then it's a possible win. Yeah, because who knows? Because if they get, I'm not saying they're going to get 0 points in the jury, but how much can they scrape it back? Like, really? Does anybody know, by the way, if you can let me know in the comments, who is representing your country when they're reading out the votes? Does anybody know? I think the UK have got Catherine Tate doing it, and I know that Norway have got Ben Adams doing it. I'm not sure who's doing it for any other countries. Or
It's your mate, isn't it?
My mate, Ben Adams, yeah. Who knows any other people doing it for any other countries? Aaron says, Norway gives me Six, the musical vibes. That's what Isaac says. Very, very true. Somebody said it reminded them of that TV show, Game of Thrones. Like it was very ethereal and very queeny, kingy, Viking style.
Do I know that one?
No, we don't watch Game of Thrones. But but it is very Six the musical as well, which is all about Henry VIII and his wives that all died. Very impressed. But the question is, do you think Alessandra's vocals are going to be good? Because apparently it's been quite shaky all week. That's what I've been hearing from the press team and things like that. Amber's here from Australia. What time is it in Australia, Amber? She says, I don't know about ours, Australia.
I like that one.
Yeah, you like Australia. We're saying we don't know where it's going to play. So, if you had to predict. Have you ever predicted the winner? Last year, year before, I did think Maneskin were going to win. When I release my top 37, there's always a difference between my top 37 and a prediction. So when I release my top, people will say, how dare you say that this song isn't good? I'm not saying the song's not good. I'm just saying it's not in my top 10.
Opinion.
Yeah, it's not being funny, most songs in this year are good. I don't feel like any song's bad this year, but in personal taste-wise, there's a different rank altogether. Like, for example, Spain. Spain is not my favourite. No offence to anybody in Spain. I can appreciate that it is a very good song. There's a good hook in there. It's cultural. Singer. She's an amazing singer. She uses white voice. She smashes it.
It's not for us, is it?
But would I listen to it outside of Eurovision? I wouldn't. Not at all. But I would love it if it won. I would love it if it won because it's so cultural and it represents them.
Like I say, but if you went into, in Spain, you went into, a restaurant and that was playing in the background.
I'd jam out to that.
You'd just think, oh, that's a nice tune, you know. It's not for Eurovision.
I'm still sad that Mamie Chanel did not win. Oh, God, we loved Chanel last year, didn't we? Slow-mo and she did all the dancing and in a little Spanish costume. She was brilliant. Take a sip of ma colala. Amber says it's 4 a.m. over there. That's dedication for you.
Oh, yeah.
So much dedication. Nert says, you must have missed this before, but we'll answer it again, not a problem. How do you feel about Luxembourg coming back? Bring it on. The more the merrier. If they want to do a world division,
yeah, absolutely.
Let's do it.
More bands, the better.
Well, I quite enjoy listening
singers.
to Europe and the Eastern Europe, but I mean, if they want to do a separate competition, they'll have Eurovision and then the rest of the world division. I'd watch it. I tried to watch the American Song Contest as well. It didn't take off, but I mean, it was a good ride. I mean, I'm going to complain. Do you also think that 4 hours of Eurovision is a bit too much? In Sweden, it will end at 1 a.m. I suppose that's why they have to have the songs at 3 minutes and no longer. Imagine if they were 4 minutes long or they said you can do what you want with it. That would be a lot.
Yeah, too long. How many songs are there?
26.
26. You imagine 4 minutes of 26 songs.
Yeah.
Especially the ones you don't like. You think,
And then you've got to have a break for the voting, and then there's the interval acts.
Oh my God, it'd have gone for about 6 hours.
And have to set up the stage for other people as well. Apparently, guys, as well, there's a lot of surprises tonight from the UK. Now, I don't want to say anything or get too excited, but there's a rumour going around that Mel C might be performing. Obviously, she's from Liverpool. But could she have a Spice Girl with her? Who knows? Could there be Spice Girls on stage? Is it going to represent
Where'd you hear that
the
then?
UK online? Could it be a UK thing, or could it be...
Could Paul McCartney be going?
Well, you don't know how much of it's going to be UK and how much is going to be Ukraine. Do you know what I mean? Like how they're celebrating both types. I think it's just going to be a really good show, to be honest. Laureen just won 2 Marcel Bezinicon Awards. I don't know what they are, but congratulations, Laureen, for winning those.
Done.
She deserves it. Who did you think should have made it this year? Should have made it. Do you mean like qualified instead of... I think Malta should have made it. I think they were fun. I just think they needed to work a little bit on the vocals because they were very breathy and they were trying to figure out what they were doing next, and it looked a little bit lost on stage. But I think they've got great personality. I think they're driven. Oh, Iceland as well. There was I don't know if you saw Iceland or not, semi-final 2. She was amazing. She was running around stage. She was kicking in the air. She was pounding around.
I do remember seeing that.
She was doing all sorts, and she didn't make it through. And I was really gutted for her because she's a great performer. I don't know how she managed to run around like she'd eaten 10 packs of Smarties and then still come out with an amazing voice. I can barely walk up the stairs and breathe. Like, I don't know how she did that.
You get it from your mama.
Great genes, as I said. Sebastian said, I always watch and respect your reaction videos. Those are great. Hope you're doing following years too. Venue video seen over and over again. Venue video? What venue video was that? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm sorry, Sebastian. But thank you. That's really nice of you. Malta was robbed. Yep. UK will be last. Well, LMK, I'm hearing that. I'm thinking I think I agree with you there, to be honest. Do you think Ireland should have gone through instead of Portugal? No.
No.
Don't get me wrong. Portugal's not to everybody's taste, but it's one of the only ethnic songs that we've got this year.
It was that gold suit. I'm sorry.
You kind of seen his manhood a little bit, like it was that tight. Like
it just puts me off straight away.
Let's hope he didn't have too many burgers. It would have popped out of his suit. It was a little bit much. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's something that I would wear, but I think I'd...
You wouldn't wear that. I wouldn't let you go out in that.
Get beat up.
31 or not.
Since old media is not doing any pre-show at the moment, I really want to thank you for helping me hype the hour before the actual content. Oh, bless you. You don't have to thank me. That's what I'm here for. I feel like it's my duty.
Thanking me.
Get out. Do you want to set up a live stream?
Well, you could help me.
I should be on Facebook going, help me. Parsnip Burger says, Luke, why aren't you involved with the Eurovision Tea group? I would have loved you to have gone to Liverpool because it's in your car. I did go to Liverpool this week. Unfortunately, I didn't realise, because I've never done press before, I didn't realise that I could apply for press without having a Eurovision ticket. I thought I had to have had a ticket to go to a show to actually apply for press. So by the time I realised I could apply for press, the closing window was very imminent and there was no accommodation. So I couldn't... it
was expensive if there was.
If there was accommodation, it was expensive.
You sleep in your car.
It's a 3-hour drive to get there, to get no accommodation, to sleep in my car, to then go to the press centre every day. But when I did go up for the day this week, Thursday I went, it was nice to have a... To be a tourist and to go around, have a look. I saw subwoofer, saw lots of different people. A lot of people came up to me and said, oh my God, can I have a picture? And I was like, yeah, if you want. Like, it was really weird, but it's really nice at the same time. But about the tea group, I'd go on a Eurovision tea if they had me. But I mean, I think they're quite happy doing their own thing, which I respect. If they want to carry on doing that, it's cool. I'll watch it. You like Albania's song? It's grown on me. It was actually my number 37, but it's grown on me a lot now. Matthew said, Portugal has grown on me since last week. Her vocals were amazing, and even with the dark, empty staging, she absolutely caught my attention. Yeah, that's the sort of song that doesn't really need a lot of staging because it's so wacky and out there, and it's great. Amber says, I honestly wanted... Oh, my thing keeps moving. I honestly wanted Greece and Denmark in the final, but the performances just did not hit for everybody. I'm also really disappointed that Latvia, your favourite... Oh, yeah, I know Latvia is your favourite, Amber, and it was a shame. I did think of you when they didn't qualify. Portugal is my favourite after Cadia. I also wanted Malta, like you guys, yeah. Saxter says, I think we should be proud of May, regardless of the result. We would have given an arm and a leg to have this entry 5 years ago, but I hope BBC keep at it and don't go backwards. Yeah, so do I. I hope so. I really hope so. I just think sometimes when it's your country and it's the song representing you, I think sometimes you have a little bit more... You're not entitled, but you have a little bit more of a... Either, yes, we're going to be brilliant, patriotic, or you're a little bit like, oh, God, no, we're not going to do well. I think you're just a bit extra. Do you know what I mean? For Latvia, the City Zeni, Latvia 2022 lead singer, Latvia's votes are third to be read after 2022 winner Ukraine and 2022 host Italy. Oh, that's interesting to know. Prediction, our jury votes different if read so early. Bess will read out Finland. Oh, Bess! You won't know who Bess is. Bess last year sang in UMK, which is Finland's national selection. So either her song could have gone forward or someone else's song or someone else's song. Unfortunately, she didn't make it. And it was a really good song. She sang a song called Ram Pam Pam. And it was like Ram Pam Pam. It was like a motorbike sound.
Oh, okay.
It was really good song. Aaron says, Dad likes Israel. Do you mean you, Aaron, or do you mean your dad likes Israel? Because I imagine you like Israel. Only if you walk around doing this. I bet it's Aaron. I bet he likes Israel. And I wonder why.
Why?
Oh, you want me to tell you why?
Yeah.
Because she's all scandally clad and she has a good little dance break.
Oh, Aaron. Telling Ashley.
I wish Georgia would have made it instead of Cyprus. Oh no, but I like Cyprus. He's my new stepdad.
Yes. We like Cyprus. He's very nice looking.
You have a very cool shirt, Luke. Oh, thank you. Primark. It was like £4 or something.
And what about mine?
Didn't mention you.
Bitch, please.
Don't get me demonetised.
Oh,
wear it.
sorry.
Oh, I meant Venom, not Venue. Sebastian said my Venom video. Oh, thank you. Got ya. Not Cyprus. He was the best on the night. To be fair, Cyprus had a lot of playback. Oh, it's Isaac messaging. He says Aaron does. It's Isaac messaging. So when it says Aaron, it's Isaac.
Oh, okay.
So I know why your dad likes Israel.
Yeah, we know.
She's a very pretty lady.
She is.
Oh, look, Lima says yours is lovely too, Trish.
Oh, thanks.
It's nice to be an afterthought, isn't it?
Asda.
Oh, I'm so sorry, T. I can never pronounce your name, but I know you commented earlier saying you're looking forward to this. Hi, everybody there. Hi, Mama Trish. Hi, Luke. Happy to see you. Nice to see you too. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, look, even Sebastian says your mum also has a cool shirt with his sunglasses. Ruth Lorenzo will read the Spanish votes. Do you remember Ruth Lorenzo?
No.
She was on the X Factor ages ago.
Did she sing that Michael Jackson
Yeah.
song?
Every time I mention Ruth Lorenzo,
Oh, what was that song? What did she sing?
I just can't stop loving you.
Oh,
and you
that's
thought it was funny, her accent.
Yeah.
But she also did Eurovision for Spain in 2014, and she did really well. It was a really good song. You won't know it. Sebastian says, are you in Liverpool? No, we're not in Liverpool, but the only option I had was to go there and see it through the screen, but me and Mama Trish have to watch it together, and someone has to be here for the dog, so we're being responsible.
You was at Liverpool.
I was this week, but yeah, it was crazy up there, really crazy, in the best way possible. My personal favourite is opening the grand final for the 4th straight year. Don't know what that says about my taste in music, but really hoping Austria don't get squashed by the running order. Well, hopefully they get the show kicking with a bang, and people will go, yes, this is what I came to watch, this is what I'm going to enjoy.
Are they first then?
Yeah, they're
Who's that?
the ladies that you think are screaming at each other.
Oh, okay.
To
Well,
put
not
it polite.
screaming at each other, but
No, just screaming.
shouting.
I love them.
Good song, but shouty.
Sofrid says, I wish your locals were right. Yeah, well, when I did that video, when I asked people what their favourites were, and I was adding all the scores up, they actually said Malta was their winner.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the UK... Something made a noise. Unfortunately, the UK couldn't actually vote in semi-final one, so maybe if we could, maybe Malta would have got through and they would have
Maybe.
been in the final.
Yeah.
All has to do with what country can vote for who.
Lovely place, Malta.
I've got a question for you guys as well, and I've got a question for you, see if you know.
Oh.
You know how Greece and Cyprus always vote for each other, 12 points?
Yeah.
Greece aren't in there this year, so who's Cyprus is 12 points going to? Any ideas who Cyprus are going to give their 12 points to?
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's something to think about.
Who knows?
We'll all be on Cyprus tonight.
Yeah, like who are they going to pick?
UK?
Oh, apparently your shirt looks like Luke Black's screen behind the chorus hits. There's like a black and white. No, your shirt, I think. Your shirt? Yeah, your mum's shirt.
Oh.
You'll see tonight when it's on. Mama Trish is part of the staging.
We didn't do this purposely.
No. Isaac says he doesn't like France's song. It's you like it. The lady with the record on her head.
Yeah.
Évidemment.
Well, I liked the outfit. I'm not sure about the song.
You did like the song.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
She'll know when she watches it.
Yeah.
She forgets. Have you ever met the Honest Vocal Coach? She was in Liverpool on Thursday and did a vlog. She said she got recognised too. Oh, bless her. She's lovely. I haven't met her. I've done a podcast with her and I've done a video, like an interview with her. She's lovely. Oh, I've skipped down a bit. People are saying that is Cyprus will give it to France.
Oh.
Someone said to Spain, to Armenia, to Israel. It's pretty wide open then, really. Austria, as Andrew is Aussie. Oh, that's a good point, Amber. So the guy who's my new stepdad, he's actually Australian, but he's got Cypriotic descent. So that's why he's representing Cyprus. So if he's Australian, will Greece give their points to Australia because he's Australian?
He doesn't know.
Cyprus. No, will Cyprus give their points, because Greece aren't in it, to Australia because their representative is Australian?
Okay.
So that's a good point.
He doesn't know you're his stepdad yet, but...
He's younger than me.
Well, no, is he?
I think he's like 24.
Oh, dear.
Guys, please vote for Armenia. They've really grown on me, Armenia. I love France's song, the best by far. It's very elegant. If I had to describe France in one word, I would say elegant. It's, I feel like sophisticated when I'm watching it because it's not like I love a good solo, like a typical trashy pop song. But when you hear that, you're like, oh yes, I'm all sophisticated and French. I'm like,
ooh la la.
Which artist or band do you see having the best music career after the contest? Ooh, right, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I think Greece. Victor, he's not through to the final, but he's very young. He's got a very Ed Sheeran-y sounding song.
Is that the 12-year-old?
It's about 16, I think.
Yeah, he
but
looks 12.
But he wrote the song when he was 14, and if he can write songs like that when he was 14 and he's performing really well, I think he's going to do well.
He looks like he should be on Junior Eurovision, don't he?
Yeah, a little
rather
bit.
Than...
Oh, look, Sis is here. Moonwalker Fantasy, she's called. Hi, Sis. Justo555, I just realised that's the best thing ever. I have waiting for this for a long time. It's so annoying. No idea what you're talking about. A bit of context. Oh, is it? I think I can't see emojis on here. I think there's a couple of flags, but I can't see what the flags are. Yes, it is classy. Oh my God, Mama Trish says 101 Crash Q. I know. She's here. Anyways, Georgia opinions about not qualifying. I was gutted. I think it's one of the best songs that Georgia has sent for a long time. The last one I liked from Georgia was the 2020, which went forward, which was Tourniquet. Can't remember what the song was called. I obviously liked it that much. Can't remember what it was called, but it was a very good song about Englishman's Italian. Spanish man.
He called me dumb.
I don't call you dumb.
Well, you call me, I don't know what I'm on about.
She don't know what she's on about.
Well, what do you know?
Can you tell me what Georgia sang in 2021?
No. Can you tell me?
Well, yes, I can.
Go on then.
Tourniquet.
I knew it was that.
You.
I knew it was that. I'll just see if you knew. Testing
Take
you.
me as I am. Sis got it in there. That's what it was.
Well done, sis. You
liked last year's Georgian entry, Lock Me In. I did like it last year, but I like this one a lot more. I think this was probably the best that they have sent for a while. Don't get me wrong, it was good, but this one's better, I think. I I think Riley from Denmark looks younger than Victor from Greece. He does. Riley from Denmark's 25. He's the one that looks about 12. He's got really curly hair. Yeah, he's got
I
curly
thought
hair.
that's the one you was on about.
And he's got, oh, no. Greece is like, he's got a really deep voice.
Oh, I don't know that one.
He's, yeah, he's got a really good...
Yeah, looked like, I said Kevin Keegan, didn't I? He had like the permed...
Oh, right, yeah.
Curly, yeah.
If that's a sportsman, I have no idea.
Okay, he's a footballer.
See, in a pop quiz on Eurovision, she's sports.
Well, not really.
No, but in this case. What does that say about us? Oh, Sis says, you look so beautiful, Trish.
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
Oh, that's nice, Sis. Thank you.
She said me, not you.
Yeah, I know. I'm thanking her for your compliment.
All right, then.
Stay in your lane. Wayne Richardson says, do you think Belgium had a Boy George lookalike? I mean, with the hat and the outfit, it felt like that to me. Do you know what? Somebody said this to me earlier, and they said it was Nina from Finland. She said, from Holland. She says to me, do you give you a Boy George or George Michael? And then she said, no, I mean Boy George. But to be honest, it is very 80s, very kind of... He does look a bit like Boy George, but it gives me a Wham kind of feel with the song. That's the disco-y one with the big hat and the... She does a roly-poly.
Are you allowed to say that you met whoever?
Oh, I met Boy George before. He's really nice. Well, I can say it now. The poster's out.
Yeah, you met him a while ago, didn't you?
Yeah, I worked with him on something. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say what it is, but I can say that I met him. Luke and Mama Trish, what do you think of the UK entry? Do you like it and do you expect it to do well? I really like it. I think it's a really good song. I think the chorus is an earworm.
It's a very catchy song.
Can you remember it? Yeah. It's just wanted to make sure you weren't going to go, oh yeah, the Spanish lady.
Yeah, that'd be me all over. No, it is a catchy song, and I thought she sang really well, but you weren't...
I love the song. The studio version's great, but when I watched the rehearsal and how I was a bit like, oh no, I don't think we're going to do well based on the performance. But the song in itself, downloaded it, play it all the time. It's great. It's an amazing song. I love it. I just don't think we're going to do too well. And that's just based on the performance, because you get some songs that when they're so heavily produced, like it's a dancey kind of clubby song, it's difficult to make your vocal sound good on top of that.
She done a rap, did she, in the middle of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I said, like...
She's trying a lot to get her personality across rather than the vocal, I think. Which is good, because you want a performer, you want an artist as well, but at the same time, don't forget the vocal. That's the most important thing. Evie, I really like your shirt, Luke. Do you know where it's from? Yeah, it's from Primark. It's a knockoff version of the one from Next. So, no one's in Grace's ear. I'll take me as I am. Tourniquet. Finland, Austria, Germany. That's who Anita's supporting. Bang on. Sorry, Australia, not Austria. Still bang on. I'm going to call you Triad because I'm going to pronounce your name wrong. Triad says, right, I think it is a catchy song. I expect her to do okay. Hopefully. Marshall says, I think the UK song will stick around as it's so radio friendly. Apparently it's #1 in the charts at the moment. I'm not sure if it's the iTunes chart or the general chart. So the public are getting behind her. Amber said, Belgium was interrupted last night in the rerun on SBS. The whole performance was interrupted by a sound guy speaking over it and messing up the mic. It was weird, as you'd imagine. Oh, God.
So why something goes
How
wrong,
hard is it to press play on your backing track and then let them do it?
Do you remember that time that someone came in and took the mic off our English woman? UK.
Oh, Surrey. That was the live show, the Stage Invaders.
There's always something that goes on, isn't there?
There's always, yeah. When Loreen was doing her national final performance, she was singing her in Sweden to see if she would win. There was a Stage Invader there as well. And afterwards, she was really nice about it. She said, I'm on a platform, he's preaching about something good, let him carry on. So she didn't care. She got to sing it, she won.
Hong Kong fooed him. Wah!
Oh. What did your mother think of Israel's song?
Unicorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite
and
good.
She's prancing around.
It's very catchy.
Yeah.
Nice, good song.
For me, Lizada is not the mama, but the Queen of France. Yeah, she's very good. I really fell in love with this talented artist. I hope she does well afterwards as well. The UK is also last in the running order. Fingers crossed we stick in people's heads. Australia with the car got it through. I think it wasn't a great song. So you think it was the staging that got Australia through, but you liked the song, didn't you? Tell me that it's gonna be all right. Oh, oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh.
And then they went to the screaming, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that
You
was
liked it
a
up
good
until
song. Yeah, well, I still like it, but I just wish they wouldn't hurt their throats.
Yeah. They're obviously trained, aren't they? Luke, your shirt looks like the screen from the route from Lithuania used in the background. If I move quick enough, maybe everybody will get dizzy.
Oh, yeah.
It was in the commentary box. Oh God, that's strange.
What was?
So when that guy from Belgium got interrupted, it was the guy in the comment. You know, like we have Rylan over the top going, "Oh, this is Belgium," and they're going to sing. Blah, blah. It was that guy that somehow interrupted everyone. Awkward.
I hope he didn't say anything horrible.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine?
Triad says, I find
dear.
Australia a bit too 80s. It's very 80s. That's probably why you like it.
Which one?
The one gonna be alright. Oh, what was she talking about?
Australia.
Yeah. It says it's a bit
love
too
the
80s.
I love the 80s.
Is quite. I want to say glam rock. Is that the right word to use? Glam rock or 80s rock? Hello from Oslo. Oh, hello Oslo. How are you doing over there? Here we go. Sebastian says a pina colada or champagne. That's a Eurovision thing. So what do you say? A pina colada or champagne?
Pina colada.
Yeah,
I don't like
same.
champagne.
Kalia, the Hulk as you call him, likes a pina colada.
Ah.
A Quebec member of Parliament actually mentioned Lozada's participation in the House of Commons earlier this week, so she definitely has support coming from Canada. Yes, because the whole world can vote. It's not just Europe, the whole world can vote.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah. So that's really going to
So
put
it's
the
not
cat among the
Eurovision,
pigeons.
it's World Division.
Well, the actual Eurovision, apart from Australia. But then the rest of the world can vote for them. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there if it is based on... Because if it is based on politics, I wonder how the rest of the world see these countries. Because if a politic factor comes into it, surely the UK will do well again because we've been supporting Ukraine and we've been doing lots of good things.
Oh, yeah.
But who knows? Oh, sorry. I've been calling Tria in my mother tongue Greek means three. So I've been calling Tria 3.
Oh.
Good things come in threes.
Yeah.
How do you think Germany will do? I love that song and I hope it does well. Germany, blood and glitter, and he's got the big eye makeup. They were on the news the other day. They were doing like an interview on the turquoise carpet, and you said, "What a mishmash of those people! You got somebody with a fake ponytail." I don't think it's fake. He said he got a fake ponytail. He had like a padlock thing going from his nose around here. You had another guy, and you were like, "He doesn't look like he should be in the band." She hasn't heard the song, but she was happy enough to say they look funny.
Germany, I loved Jedrick.
Jendrik.
Oh, I loved that
Adolf
song.
Wilhate.
Yeah, I loved that one. I voted for that, didn't I? I think I...
Yep, he got our votes that day. What do you think about Poland? Aside from all of the controversy with the vocals and everything else, I really like it. I think it's a good little bop. I don't know what they're doing. It's like a pre-party thing. I really liked it. I thought it was a good little bop. You like Poland?
Isn't it in it then?
No, I think it is a good bop.
What is it?
Solo.
Oh, yeah.
The lady singing and it just, unfortunately, it doesn't look like she's putting a lot of effort into it. Like she's kind of singing solo, and then the dance comes in and she's a bit like bum ba da bum bum. Like I don't feel many sharp movements. I'm not a dancer, but I don't feel many sharp movements. She's kind of just going through the motions. I think it's a good song though. Just hope she performs it as well as she did the other night. For Semi 2, did any of the other streams show a bit of the pre-show crowd work? The US stream did, and it was awkward as hell. I don't think so, unless I was filming the video at that point. Jendrik really reminded me of you, Luke. Haha. Maybe I'm German in a different life. In another life, I'm a German.
See.
David Damon, hey. Yeah, people supporting France. It said Poland. What time is it? 7:30. I think France could make Loreen and Kadia's life harder today if she didn't have to start 6th. Do you know what? The running order does really have an impact, I think. I don't know how I feel about Sweden being so close to Spain, because they're both very different songs, but is that going to do both of them a favour? Because Spain is very cultural, very different. and Sweden is more Western and more EDM pop. So I don't know. It's a very hard one to call. Are you far away from Liverpool? I don't know how many thousands or hundreds or tens of miles we are, but we're 3 hours drive away from Liverpool. And also, one of my friends who was watching it with on Snap could not hear Greece properly. Oh. Maybe that had an effect then. If they couldn't hear Greece, maybe they thought, well, I'm not voting for this song. I don't know what it is. Yeah, go on then. Gonna let the dog in now, see if he's behaving himself. But yeah, it was a good old trek on Thursday, there and back. But it was good anyway. It was a good show. Here he comes. Hello. There he goes.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, it was on the rerun. Oh. Why is there always a tech issue? There's always something going wrong within these shows, isn't there? I love your sofa. Oh, thank you. Didn't expect to receive that comment. Oh, it was a nobody could vote, so it didn't have an effect with the votes then. That's not too much of a problem. They're actually putting something on TV now about, I think it's like a pre-show thing. Do you guys think there are going to be some shocks today? Do you think anybody's going to receive nil point? Do you think anybody will get...
UK? No, not really, not UK. I don't know.
No.
I hope not, because that's just rude.
It is just
Even
rude.
if they just get 1 point.
Do you know what is funny? Is that it just shows you that we're not the kind of people to support a specific country, because we all remember what happened a couple of years ago when Belgium got 3 points. Mama Trish let the biggest belly laugh go, like you were, that was an evil laugh, that was.
Yeah, but that was awful.
And now she loves them.
Yeah, it's a good song now. You see, it just shows you different opinions and different songs, and yeah, I felt, well, I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Hopefully I won't be doing that tonight.
Oh God, unless somebody comes on that she hates. Can't wait to see who that is. The thing is, I find that the comments on YouTube get a lot better now that the competition's here. When they first come out, if you voice your opinion, if there's a song that you don't really like, you're hated. You're absolutely hated. So I'm used to this now. Then as it comes to the show, when you're watching it, it's kind of like people are over that now, because the results are the results. So if you say you hate, I don't know, Finland, and they win, then nobody cares because they've won. Do you know what I mean? It's funny. Oh, that's nice. Somebody said, wait till buffers. Mum of Trish, I send you from Portugal a big hug and a big kiss.
Oh,
go Mimi Cat Portugal.
Back
See,
to you.
That's the kind of thing that we like to see, because if people are nice about their country and they're nice people, and this might go for other YouTubers out there as well, if you send hate comments based on a song, it kind of puts people off of that song. Because when you think of, say you send me hate for, I don't know, France. Let's say that people from France go, I hate you, France is great. You can't help but associate that song with the comments that you've received, or people from France saying, you're an idiot, France is great. And I'm like, well, you're putting me off the song even more now, because the people that are supporting it are horrible. Do you know what I mean? So it kind of has a mental effect on you like that as well. I just went back up to Love Your Sofa. No nil points tonight, I think. I hope not. Tom Grant says, hi Trish, hi Luke, rough, woof, greetings from Illinois. That's in America. Hello, America.
Hiya.
I think the UK might get top 15, David said. I live for the moment in which I see Finland or Sweden under the top 3, but I know this is just a wishful thinking. Don't worry, Trish, we Belgians still love you. There you go.
Thank you.
What's in your glass, Mama Trish? It doesn't look liquid.
It's beer in my queen glass.
Drink responsibly, kids.
Got one ready.
Hi, Luke and Mum Trish. Nice to see you again. I wish you a pleasant day. Oh, hello, Demira. Nice to see you. David says, I love Trish. She is funny, but also the kind of person you could go for a pint with.
Absolutely. I'm up for that anytime.
Stranger danger. Wishful Oh, that's nice. A wishful thinking. Oh, look, there's Georgina. Hello, Trish. Hope you're well. That's Miss Blue Cat, Georgina.
Oh, hiya, Georgina.
I know Georgina. Well, we know Georgina. She's lovely. Send her love.
Lots of love.
Did you say America could vote? Yeah, I think, well, the whole world. So I take it America can vote. If it's the whole world, surely. It'd be nice to see a statistical breakdown of what countries have voted for who, especially now that it's the world. Like, I'd like to know who China votes for. I'd like to know who Japan vote, if they know what Eurovision is.
Yeah,
but
I'm sure they do.
It would just be nice to see them
It's
see
massive
what
everywhere, isn't it?
Well, I'd like to think so. It'd be nice because obviously if America wanted to do their own, it would just be nice to see like what America think of our music. Because that could really help these artists in the future, like to break out into different countries.
Yeah.
Do you think Austria can reach the top 10? I think they could. I mean, it's not great that they're first, but it could get the show kicking with an absolute bang. And I think... Your phone's going. No, Rocky's already barking.
No, I have to wait. That's my husband.
Marshall, I voted for him. Don't say your husband.
Why?
Because my stepdad might be watching.
I was just going to say, it's my husband, but I've got too many stepdads on here ready to step into his shoes.
Andrew Lambrew could be my new stepdad. You can't tell him that you got a husband.
Yeah, but quickie divorcee, you know what I mean?
Quickie divorcee. I like Jendrik too and Ben Dodik. Do you think Austria can reach that? Sorry, I've just seen that one. Hoping for Slovenia, Joker out to do well tonight. Fingers crossed. Like I said, yeah, I think they could do very well. I think they are opening the show, which could be bad for them. But if they get the show kicking with a bang, then I think people will remember them. I prefer Halo from last year by Lumen. That was a good song. Apparently they won an award. Am I right in thinking that? There was a song that was on last year and it was a proper banger, but her vocals were not right. It didn't work. But they've won an award, I think, in Austria.
Oh, nice.
Song of the Year or something like that.
Done.
So that's good for them. I hope Portugal will get a good result despite starting from the death slot. Death slot 2. When they perform second, no one's won from second place. Performing second. Do you know what they should have done last year?
Have we ever been second? Because we've never won for the past...
You know what? I don't know.
Yeah.
They should have put Ukraine on second last year. Because if they were going to win, if people thought they were preempting them to win, if they'd have put them in second place, they would have broken that chain, wouldn't they? Do you think there'll be a runaway lead like last year with Ukraine finishing with over 600 points? I think in the televote, I think Finland will get a runaway, but it just depends. Like somebody,
it's protecting us.
Like somebody said before, it depends on how many points the jury gives them. Because if the juries really score them lowly, could they catch up dramatically? Do you know what I mean? Especially considering you've got big hitters like Sweden. Could Finland match that? The UK have won from being first. There we go. So the UK have won and they were first. So Austria could win. No, I don't think they'll win, but they can do well from being first. If Sweden win, UK and Ireland need to step up to win in the near future. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk in Ireland about Ireland. Also, I don't know if you guys have heard, Piers Morgan has had a few words to say about the Eurovision Song Contest recently. He said something like he thinks it's awful, there's no point, it's not good music.
Yeah, well, he's a twait.
I'm glad you didn't swear and said twait. He is, let's be honest. I think he had Louis Walsh and Sharon Osbourne on there trying to convince him that it was good. And to be fair, it's light-hearted entertainment. And there are artists... just be careful what you say. Mary Hinge.
Yeah.
There we go. Lumix and Pia Maria won 2 awards for Best Electronic Dance and Best Song. They're the people that I said didn't do well last year, but they've won. That's good. They've branched out and they've won. But yeah, Piers Morgan was being really rude about it, but at the end of the day, it gives these singers a platform. He could complain and complain and complain that they're not making good music, but if you're singing in front of 200 million people, or whatever it is, that song is going to set you up for life. Maybe not life, but set you up for quite a while. And then every year you've got an event to do. This year in Liverpool, there was Jedward had come back singing. There was Linda Martin from years ago. All these people come out again. It's like Mariah Carey at Christmas. As soon as Christmas comes around, she's like, I'm back. And then she's made again for another year.
That man is running over.
That man? Oh, Piers Morgan. I thought you meant Mariah Carey. I was like, excuse me. Oh. I'm Portuguese. Sorry for my English. Don't you worry. I can't speak Portuguese.
Yeah, well done for speaking English.
David said, I hope Ireland do come back strong next year because it's a shame they had a good performer this year, but a generic pop song. Yeah, I must admit, Ireland were my obvious non-qualifier from semi-final 1. You know, before I thought they ain't going to qualify, and afterwards I was like, they ain't going to qualify, and they didn't.
Should have put a bet on it.
Oh, should I? Ireland just needs one good entry to revive them, like Sam Ryder. Do you know what? We've had a one-entry revival, haven't we? We've had Sam Ryder for the UK. We've had Chanel from Spain. We had Eleni Fueya from Cyprus. She's nodding. She ain't got a clue what I'm talking about. I'm talking to you like you know what I'm talking about. She's going, yeah.
Yeah, but you're talking to them.
No idea. So what I'm basically saying is when someone's been doing rubbish for ages, Sam Ryder, one entry and it's lifted them up again.
Yeah,
so now everybody's going, UK.
Yeah.
And all the people in the UK, this is what's annoying me, everyone in the UK, there you go, there's Croatia. Oh. Everyone in the UK is going, I love Eurovision. Oh, then you've got all of these hosts on TV. Like, I've always loved Eurovision.
If Compliment rocks.
Where were you for the past 10 years when we were doing awful? Where were you? When we had Scooch? Where were you when we had Bonnie Tyler?
Fizz.
No, they did well when we were doing rubbish. So where were you when we had Josh...
Keith Richard.
No, he was good.
I'm trying here.
When we had awful entries, where were they? Jenny Jones, Mama Trish, the best.
Hey, Jenny Jones. Yeah.
Better late than never. Where have you been?
Bitch face.
Don't swear.
Sorry. It's a dog.
I'd like to see Aqua participate for Denmark 2024. That'd be good. Bubble Pirate. Today I watched the contest alone, but hey, you're not alone. When you're in this fandom, you're not alone. Idea for Ireland. What they could do something like X Factor, but the last 4 singers have songs written for the Eurovision by professional songwriters. That might work, but then it's not true to the artist, is it? Sometimes you see it where somebody could just get a generic singer, say, here's your song, and it doesn't really work for them. Whereas when you've got an artist who's written their own song...
I remember them last year.
Iceland are on now, Daddy Freya. Like, you've got someone like that that's got their own song and their own artistry. It does really, really well. Where are we? Serbia is going to do a France 2022. I have a gut feeling. Oh, Bubble Pirate says, you two look so cute together. Good genes. Jenny Jones, it took me a while to chat. Had to make a channel. I've been here watching you guys.
Oh, Jen.
Oh, Nev. Sounds like her. Sounds like... She said, people said to her that she needs her own channel. I was like, go on, then go and make one. She was like, don't know how.
Jen's my work colleague and she's the bestest ever. Say hello to her. She's lovely.
Good old Jenny Jones. I'd say subscribe, but then it'll be random. She'll have loads of subscribers. Di tutto in me un poco. That's a very long name. I see all your reactings to songs from Eurovision. Thanks for reacting to Portugal. No problem. We love Portugal. One of the best ethnic countries that never fails to deliver a great ethnic song, in my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've had Love Is On My Side, which wasn't exactly ethnic. Kind of musically, but not lyrically. But still an amazing song. You like that one?
I like that one.
Do you remember it?
No.
Love is on my
the man with the drooping hat on and the white suit.
So this is how she remembers it. If I said to her, the man with the hat, she'd be like, I remember. There's about 50 men with hats, but she'll remember.
Poland, Australia, Slovenia, and I'm like,
This should be another video. Me telling you acts and see if you remember them. So, for example, if I explained, I don't know, the Drag Sergeant Peppers, she'd go, oh yeah, didn't like them, Croatia. She'd remember. Going into tonight, who do you guys think will win? Well, I'd like to ask everybody else that question, actually. I think Finland stand a very good chance of winning. I think Sweden's chances might be slipping a little bit now, but I think Finland have got a very good chance.
I like Poland.
They ain't going to win.
No, but I like it. Does that make any difference?
No, your phone just vibrated.
Oh, well. It's your
actual dad.
Actual dad.
LMK said Austria will flop. I predict them to end up 17th place. That's a bit specific.
Yeah.
17th.
I can't say Pacific, but there you go.
That's very specific. Oh, 15 minutes, he said. Oh, yeah, my God. We're getting there, aren't we?
Uh-oh.
Jenny says, I haven't actually heard any of the songs, so I'm looking forward to the show. We def should have won last year. Oh, I bet you can't wait for Monday. Tuesday, whenever you're back at work. Tuesday. See what Jen has to say about the songs.
Yeah.
Any money, Jen, you're going to go, that was rubbish. Didn't like that one. That was awful.
She will.
Didn't like that one. What was this one all about?
I reckon she'll like Poland.
She'd say stronger words, but I can't say it.
Oh, yeah, no. Very stronger words.
Beep. Finland, Israel, Sweden are top 3. Sweden has 52% chance of winning and Finland 22. Really? That's interesting. See, I honestly thought that Sweden would have dropped a little bit now because people are a bit more used to it and Finland would have got a bit higher. That's from the odds. Jenny Jones. Ha ha ha, I learned from the best.
You do. Believe me.
Oh, it's so nice. But guys, looking at the time, if I've only got 15 minutes, I might have to wrap this up because you guys need to get ready for the show. I need to get ready for the show.
I need to get ready for bed.
You need to make your notes because you don't know what's going on. So we're going to wrap this up now, unless there's anything anybody really needs to say. But I just want to say, enjoy Eurovision. You've all been waiting so long for this. Make sure you have a bottle of bubbly or whatever your drink of choice is. Your wife beater, as they call it over here, Stella Artois.
Can I be?
Oh, yeah. Can it? Have some Eurovision chocolate, Cadbury's. Sam says, awesome, you sending live right now, feeling so loaded for the final. Yes, let's do it. There you go. Have a Bucks Fizz ready. Why is this not a thing? Everybody should have a Bucks Fizz before. Bucks Fizz who won.
Should have yeah.
And a
Sounds
space...
like a Sam Ryder, but...
A Sam Ryder. Have a spaceman. Have a...
We should make a cocktail up, a Sam Ryder cocktail.
Yeah, we should do, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Have a Space Babies thing. Guys, have fun and enjoy. Everyone have a great time. We're gonna, don't worry as well, I'm gonna be filming Mama Trish when the TV shows the results, and we're gonna react to them together, and then I'll try and get that up as quick as I can. Look at Ryland's trousers. I'll try and get that up as quick as I can, probably by 1 AM, to be honest with you. So if you're still sticking around, it'll be up. But just enjoy it, have a great time. Try not to get too annoyed.
Or drunk.
No, get drunk.
Yeah, get drunk.
Have a brilliant time. You guys deserve
get
it.
drunk.
Go on, Jen. But I'm gonna sign off now and I'm gonna say goodbye. So enjoy, everybody. Have fun. It's crazy. It's party.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
No clue. Have a pina colada.
Have a beer.
So we're gonna say goodbye. And I'm just gonna pan over to my lovely little dog.
Go on then.
He's behaving himself now. So we all say goodbye. Have a great show.
He's a good boy.
Bye. Have fun.